This is the TNA Wrestling August 29, 2024 full show results video. The show started with a match between Speedball Mike Bailey vs Rich Swann for the X Division Championship, and the result of this match was Speedball Mike Bailey defeated Rich Swann by pinfall with the Spanish Fly to retain the X Division Championship. Gia Miller stood by Jordynne Grace to talk about her match by Elegance with Ash by Elegance later on in the night for the Knockouts World Championship. The next match happened between Brian Myers vs Joe Hendry. During the match, Edwards and Alicia Edwards tried to get involved, but Daniel Spencer rejected them from ringside. Myers took advantage of the distraction and sent Hendry into the steps, but in the end, Joe Hendry defeated Brian Myers by pinfall with the standing ovation. After the match, Eddie Edwards made a surprise return, blindsiding Joe Hendry and triggering a system beatdown. Mike Santana quickly hit the ring, ready for his scheduled match with Edwards. Then we saw a match between Eddie Edwards vs Mike Santana. During the match, Alicia Edwards then arrived at ringside, attempting to distract Santana, which allowed Eddie to use her as a shield and drive Santana backfirst into the apron. In the end, Mike Santana defeated Eddie Edwards by pinfall after hitting the spin the block. Matt Cardona gave an update on his injury, letting everyone know that he is not cleared to compete at Emergence but has a mystery opponent for PCO at Emergence. The next match happened between Hammerstone vs Eric Young, and the result of this match was Hammerstone defeated Eric Young by pinfall when Macklin distracted Eric Young at outside the ring, and Hammerstone benefited from this. The next match happened between ABC vs Cody Deaner and Jake Something, and the result of this match was ABC defeated Cody Deaner and Jake Something by pinfall. Rich Swann and AJ Francis hit the ring and laid out ABC, raising the tag team titles in the air and sending a message to the tag team champions. Then we saw a match by Elegance match between Jordynne Grace vs Ash by Elegance for the TNA Knockouts World Championship. The personal concierge nearly attacked Grace with high heels, but Rosemary stormed the ring, spearing Ash and setting up Grace to cover Ash by Elegance, but Ash kicked out. Alicia Edwards and Masha Slamovich then hit the ring, with Masha taking out Grace with a package piledriver and holding her down for Ash. Just when it seemed like Ash had the upper hand, Spitfire made a surprise save. In the end, Grace then put Ash through a table with a move reminiscent of Samoa Joe, securing the pin and retaining the Knockouts World Championship. In the main event of the show, Matthew Rehwoldt sat down with Josh Alexander and Nick Nemeth ahead of their highly anticipated Iron Man match at Emergence. During the interview, Josh told Nick that everyone is on his time now, while Nick responded by asserting he's a fighting champion and that Josh could have simply asked for a title shot. Nick added that he can see in Josh's eyes that he doesn't have it anymore. Josh stood up, adamantly denying any issues, and passionately declared that he's above every TNA champion that came before him. He vowed that tomorrow, he'll take the championship, and TNA will be better for it. Nick fired back, saying that in 2024, it's not about past accomplishments, but what have you done for me lately, and he's the future of TNA. Tensions boiled over as the two went face to face, with Nemeth raising the title in the air, right in Josh's face, and the show goes off the air.